Kingsman came in and turned it all on its ass in a way, in that like it keeps it intelligent, it has fun with itself, it makes fun of itself, it becomes thrilling, the emotional stakes are high. It's particularly animated and high style. Some of the characters are verging on cartoonish, and yet it completely works. It takes all these sort of aesthetic risks and makes it work. And I can't say that I can think of another movie that's like that. There's this incredible newness to the movie, and yet it seems to honor very old styles of entertainment. And it kind of reminded, it's the kind of movie that sort of reminded audiences what we're hungry for in terms of entertainment. It's definitely, up to this point, the most surreal experience that I've ever had. I would say one of my most favorite days on set was a day where all I had to do was sit in my chair and not have a line and watch Jeff Bridges do his thing. I've seen him in films, since I was a child, and so many of them. And it was like one topping the next, We have Halle Berry, we have Julianne Moore, we have Channing Tatum, and to be amongst a cast like this, all I can say is that there really isn't a chance I'm going to make it on the poster. Jack is a real cowboy, and I would say it's a complete invention of Matthew's. And in getting involved in it myself, when I first looked at the part, he kind of seemed a little bit like a 50s Reagan to me, and I didn't see myself so much as that. And with Matthew and with me in mind for the part, we kind of shaped it a little bit more into the world of Burt Reynolds' 70s kind of throwback. One would only hope, anyway. I learned very much, what was funny and what wasn't funny, and different ways to kind of antagonize the English thing via an arrogant American character. It was quite fun, actually. We brought in this whip, lasso, and gunslinging expert named Luke Rollins, who is just exactly that. He's an expert cowboy and stuntsman. And so I went into training with him and this incredible stunt team on the movie to learn how to crack a whip. When they handed me a whip to start training on this movie, I was immediately like, oh yeah, no, I know this, and I wasn't terribly afraid, and they were quite excited because I was learning, and they were like, well, you should be putting this gear on and get, your eyes, your arms, and I was like, nah, no worries, watch out, what do you, and then just like, whack, across my arm, this like perfect, broke the skin and everything, mark across my arm, and I realized the kind of damage that a whip can do. It really is a frightening and effective weapon.